This is my leftover rice from morning. It is almost one whole bowl of it. I have taken 2.5 tablespoon of wheat atta, gehu ka atta. That is 1 tablespoon of makai ka atta. That is bajri pearl millet flour. Again 1 tablespoon. That is 1.5 tablespoon of rice flour. Then I have 1 tablespoon of dahi curd. I have half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, handful of coriander leaves. Then I have fennel seed, around 1 teaspoon. I have 1 teaspoon of sesame seeds. I have half a teaspoon of chaat masala, 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of garam masala, salt to taste. This is 1 medium size onion which I have finely chopped. Then I have 1 green chili which I have finely chopped. Oil for cooking, and that is my magical spice. First I am going to take the rice and crumble it well. The rice is well, then goes gehu ka atta, onions, and add makai ka atta. There goes bajri ka atta. There goes rice atta. We are going to add on chaat masala. There goes cumin seeds, sesame seeds, fennel seeds, a little of sugar, salt to taste, garam masala, the green chilies. I'll add to it half a teaspoon of red chili powder and 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Finally goes the coriander leaves and the curd. Now I am going to mix it well and make a dough. I have taken some water, but I will add it gradually if only required, because my rice was also quite wet and soggy, so I am not going to add water right now. I am just going to see whether it requires or not. And also I am going to add 1 teaspoon of oil to it. It has come out very good soft dough, so I don't need any water. Just with the curd and the rice that we had taken, the dough has come up, so we are not going to use any more water. I'll just add little oil to it and make it final. So our dough is ready, quite soft. So that is ready. I have taken little wheat flour for dusting. This is my rolling board, rolling pin, and the tawa. Everything is ready, set to be done. I just tell you, do not lay the dough and let it rest for a long time, since because you are using pearl millet flour, bajri ka atta and makai ka atta, it will become very watery and it will become very difficult to roll them into thali pit. So once you are ready with this, immediately start making the thali pits. So let us begin with it. I have made 6 equal balls from the dough that we had made. I have let the tawa, and now I am going to roll it. With a very light hands. thali pit, I am going to make one small hole in between. This is my version of it. The main idea of making a hole is that when you put in oil into it, it spreads very evenly and the thali pit cooks very evenly. I have the gas on a slow flame. We will allow it to cook on one side and I will cover it with the lid so that it cooks faster. Let us check the thali pit. It has got a very good golden color on one side. It is cooked well. So now I am going to add little oil again in between. And I am going to cover it with the lid and let it cook on the other side. Let us check on the other side. It also has got very good golden color, if you can see that. And our mixed flour thali pit from leftover rice is ready. We are going to do the same with all the other bowls or dough that we have kept ready. I will just add a little of oil to it and press it and cook for 1 minute. Oh wow, that has got a good lovely aroma I can have with all the different flours that I have added to it, and also from the onions and green chilies. That's our mixed flour atta with leftover rice thali pit ready. I am serving it with a little curd. To the curd I have added black salt, a little of cumin seed powder and red chili powder, just a pinch of it, and I have mixed it well. So that is one curd ready with us. I have even served with tomato ketchup and green coriander chutney. If you have liked the recipe, do subscribe to my channel, like and share the videos, press the notification bell for new updates. Stay home, stay safe and stay secured. Signing off from Saroj Kitchen. This is Saroj here. See you on the other side. Thank you everybody.